A Denver parent is reaching out to Denver 7, saying his child had more than 100 absences from school in the past 3 years, and that Denver Public Schools has done very little to keep him in the classroom.
Attorney and Denver 7 reporter Jessica Crawford joins us in studio because in some instances, truancy can send a child to court, but that's fallen through the cracks in this case.
Yeah, in this particular case, the dad did say that he tried his best in talking to his child about the importance of attendance, but he claims that his son doesn't take attendance seriously because there are no real consequences from the district. Well, now he's hoping that DPS can offer more help. When his parents asked administrators about interventions, they were told, quote, "We are not allowed to punish for attendance anymore."
Right now, it feels like they're kind of pushing him through the system to kind of get him through.
This father reached out to Denver 7 after his son missed at least 136 days of school in the last 3 years. He shared this transcript with us.
There's only been 2 weeks, probably the whole school year, that he's actually been every day.
We're not showing the father to protect the identity of his child. He reached out to a George Washington High School administrator to get help in preventing his son's excessive absences. The father received this reply on May 4th, saying in part, "The courts are far less likely today than before to hold students accountable to attendance. We are not allowed to punish for attendance anymore. The natural consequence of non-attendance is failing his classes and repeating his senior year or attending summer school." This father's worries aren't just about his son's grades.
It becomes a safety issue with an open campus and basically attendance being optional.
At Denver Public Schools, habitual truancy is defined as 4 unexcused absences in 1 month and or 10 unexcused absences in the school year. DPS told me back in July that the district's first step is trying to understand why a student is chronically absent from class.
What's going on for you? How is school going? Do you feel connected? Why are you not going? What are you doing otherwise?
The district says the schools then provide support that could include meetings, counseling, and creating an attendance plan. Denver Public Schools sent us a statement saying in part, it does refer students to court for truancy pursuant to state law. State law provides that a school district can initiate proceedings for truancy, quote, only as a last resort approach. This father wants to know what it will take for that last resort to be implemented.
I think going to court probably would have scared him, and he probably would have thought twice about skipping school.
The district stated that it, quote, implements research and evidence-based practices to re-engage students and family first, which are proven to be more effective at improving attendance than court involvement.
At the end of the day, we're just trying to figure out why we can't get an answer. We want a solution about the policies that are not being followed.
And on its website, George Washington High School says that its goal is to reach a 93% school-wide daily attendance rate. Last year, its attendance rate was about 84%.
And clearly there's a lot going on here. There's a safety issue, maybe a mental health issue. How often are schools using truancy court as an option?
Well, so in recent years, some districts have changed their approach to keep kids out of the criminal justice system. But it does appear overall that the number of truancy cases filed in Denver Juvenile Court have really trended down over the years. So in 2003, there were more than 700 filings. In 2022, there were more than 300 filings.
And yet, I did a story just this year. Data shows there are 9,000 students unaccounted for in Colorado schools right now since the pandemic. Had that huge impact on disengagement for kids. 1 in 3 Colorado students is actually considered chronically absent.
Wow.
That
That's
10%.
such a high percentage. Wow.
Yeah, so big problems here.
Absolutely. Seems like a group effort between the districts and the parents together.
Well, thank you, Jessica.